Hello, my name is Nolan Lupker, and I'd like to renovate the gym bleachers at Germantown School. The purpose of this is because the current gym bleachers look old and beat up, and they're scratched up and look terrible. The plan is to renovate the fan side of the bleachers by sanding them down and restanding them and adding new carriage bolts. Take out the player side bleachers, turn them into benches for the Vero Garden, and replace them with stacking chairs. Remove the score table and replace it with a new table that we would build. Materials and cost. Sander is provided, sandpaper $75, sawbucks provided, wood stain and polyurethane, 15 gallons, $400. Paint rollers and brushes, $25. 5 gallons of paint, $100. 260 of carriage bolts and nuts, $85. Stacking chairs, 40 stacking chairs in a cart, $950. A saw is provided. Scoreboard table, $100. Drill provided. Wood filler, $25. Total is $1,760, and the total without the tools provided is $1,925, which is an extra $265. Constraints and troubleshoots. Cost: we would price match multiple companies and find things on sale and have fundraisers. Measurements: it's hard to find correct measurements for stain and paint amounts, so we'd buy a little at a time. Child labor laws: so we can only work certain amounts of time, and then time, we'd have to fit this labor into our schedule. Trade-off: so labor and tools, we're willing to give our labor and tools for this project. Replacing the player bleachers with chairs, it's not necessary, but it would make it a lot nicer. Creating benches for the Vero Garden, it doesn't have to be done, but it'd be nice. Painting the footboards of the bleachers does not have to be done, but it'd make it look nicer. And then replacing all the carriage bolts is not necessary. Schedules and deadlines: May 20th is the day after school ends. We'll bring and set up all the things needed. May 21st, we'll start the renovation. June 11th, we plan to be done with the renovations, and then June 12th is clean up and return all tools.
My name is Diesel Har, and this is what we need to get done. We're going to redo the bleachers because they look like crap and need new bolts. This is the wall right by the scoreboard. It has people's names written on it, and it doesn't represent Germantown Elementary. This is the top and the bottom floorboard. We would like to sand them and restain them to make them look nicer. This is the top of them. They don't look the best, and also need to be redone. This is a stain we'd be using. It is a good, nice quality stain, but also for a lower cost. Same with the bottom. It has grit built into it, and also it's gray to match the Germantown floorboards already. We would need to replace the carriage bolts and the nuts because we are missing some and some are broken. It would help make the bleachers sturdier. We would also take these bleachers out and replace them with chairs, or we'd take these, cut them in half, make them into benches because they're perfect length. Here's the top of those. We'd also need to sand them down and restain them. This is the chairs we'd be using. They're cheap because they're on sale and they're stackable. Here's the cart we'd be using to haul those chairs. The scoreboard needs to be redone because it is not the best looking and it needs to be organized. we would do some cable management and also organize the inside of this box. What our bleachers currently look like. This is what we hope our bleachers to look like after the renovations. Shiny, new, and it's going to take a lot of use over the years. Thank you for the time. We appreciate every second you watch. Thank you.